middle of the shimmering sea lies the Kingdom of Rosas, a place where people from all over the world travel to share their deepest desires with King Magnifico. He is a powerful sorcerer who promises to keep their wishes safe in his castle. Once a person gives their wish to the king, they forget it entirely, living a life of peace, but losing the spark that makes them who they are. 17-year-old Asha, a bright and energetic girl, loves her home and her community. Today is a special day. Her grandfather, Sabino, is turning 100 years old. Asha hopes that today, during the monthly wish ceremony, the king will finally grant Sabino's simple dream of inspiring others. Asha visits the palace to interview for the role of the king's apprentice. At first, Magnifico seems charming and wise, showing her the thousands of glowing orbs that hold the kingdom's wishes. However, when Asha asks him to grant her grandfather's wish, the king's facade slips. He explains that he only grants wishes that he deems safe for his rule. He refuses to grant Sabino's wish because it might inspire rebellion. Asha is horrified to realize that the king doesn't just protect wishes, he hoards them to maintain control. She realizes that the people of Rosas have traded their most beautiful dreams for a false sense of security, and she cannot stay silent. Devastated by the king's selfishness, Asha returns to her family, but she cannot tell them why Sabino's wish was rejected. That night, she climbs the great tree where she used to sit with her late father and looks up at the night sky. She sings a heartfelt plea to the heavens, wishing for something more than this life of forgotten dreams. Her passion is so pure that it reaches the cosmos. Suddenly, the sky begins to glow with an intense golden light. A small, round ball of boundless energy, a literal star, descends from the heavens and lands right in front of her. The world of Rosas is about to change forever. Star is a chaotic and joyful force of nature. With a sprinkle of stardust, it brings the forest to life. Asha's pet goat, Valentino, suddenly gains the ability to talk in a deep, sophisticated voice. Much to her shock, every plant and animal begins to sing and dance. Feeling the raw magic of the universe, Star explains, through its playful actions, that everyone has the power to make their own magic. Asha realizes that she doesn't need Magnifico to grant wishes. The power belongs to the people. However, the bright light of Star's arrival has not gone unnoticed. High in his tower, Magnifico senses a rival magic and begins to spiral into a dark paranoia. Magnifico is terrified of losing his grip on Rosas. He believes that Star is a threat to his authority and decides to use forbidden dark magic to protect his throne. He opens a book of shadows, absorbing the power of the people's wishes to fuel his own strength. His wife, Queen Amaya, watches in horror as her husband transforms into a cruel tyrant. As Magnifico consumes the wishes, the people who gave them feel a sudden, crushing sense of despair. The king declares Asha a traitor and demands that the citizens find her. The once peaceful kingdom becomes a place of fear as the king's shadow looms over every street. Asha hides in the forest with Star and Valentino, but she knows she cannot defeat the king alone. She secretly meets with her 7 best friends, the teens, who all work in different parts of the castle. At first, they are afraid to challenge the king, but Asha reminds them of the light they lost when they gave up their wishes. She shows them Star and the magic of the forest, proving that the king's power is nothing compared to the truth. Inspired by her courage, the friends agree to help. Together, they hatch a daring plan to break into the palace and release the wishes back to their rightful owners. The group's plan is put into motion, but danger lurks within their own circle. Simon, one of Asha's friends who is desperate for his wish to be a knight to come true, is manipulated by Magnifico. The king promises to grant Simon's wish if he betrays Asha's location. Simon gives in to his fear, leading Magnifico's guards toward the hidden group. Meanwhile, Magnifico creates a magical staff of dark energy, capable of trapping even the strongest spirits. Asha narrowly escapes the king's trap, but she realizes the stakes have never been higher. The king is no longer just a ruler. He has become a monster fueled by stolen dreams. Under the cover of darkness, Asha and her friends lead an uprising. While some distract the guards, Asha and Star sneak into the heart of the palace. Their goal is to reach the roof of the observatory and open the wish dome, which would allow the orbs to fly back to the people. Along the way, Queen Amaya meets them. Having seen Magnifico's descent into madness, she chooses to join the resistance. "He is not the man I married," she whispers, helping them navigate the secret corridors. They reach the grand chamber, but Magnifico is waiting for them, standing atop a swirl of dark green magic. The battle begins. Magnifico uses his dark staff to bind the citizens of Rosas, trapping them in magical vines. He catches Star in a cage of shadows, absorbing its light to become invincible. Asha stands alone against him, armed only with a stick blessed by Star's magic. Magnifico laughs at her, claiming that the people are too weak to fight back without their wishes. But Asha doesn't give up. She begins to sing, reminding the people that they are stars themselves. One by one, the citizens join her song. Their collective will creates a surge of light that rivals the king's darkness, proving that unity is the strongest magic of all. The power of the people's song is too much for the dark staff to contain. The staff shatters, and Magnifico is sucked into the mirror of his own creation, trapped forever as a harmless reflection. The thousands of wish orbs are finally released, raining down like shooting stars and returning to the hearts of the people. They don't instantly come true, but now the people have their memories and their drive back. Queen Amaya becomes the new fair ruler. Asha is gifted a magic wand by Star, becoming a fairy godmother who helps people pursue their dreams. As Star returns to the sky, Rosas finally becomes a land where everyone has the power to make their own wishes come true.